What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wiz again, OG Sneakerhead Triple OG, and today I want to talk about one of my most favorite things. Well, some of my favorite things. My top 10 favorite retro 90s. That's not Jordans and not Air Force Ones, even though they had a bunch come out in the 90s. This list has no Jordans and no Air Force Ones. I'm going to do a video on each one separately in the future. But starting at number 10 is the Nike Air Mission, also known as the Junior Seaus. These shoes first came out in 1994, and they were featured by the late great linebacker from the Chargers, Junior Seau from Hawaii. And they said he used to have the perfect last name because whenever he hit people, they used to say Al. But these also came out in a white and black colorway, and these are came out in 2013. These particular ones. All right, that's my number 10. Number 9 is going to be the Air Darwins. These shoes first came out in 1994, and these were Dennis Rodman's first shoes. These shoes, I love these shoes. I love these colorway every time these shoes drop, even though they don't drop often enough. And they come out in a weird assortment of colors, even though these were close to the first ones that came out were blue and white. And my favorite ones that came out this time were the Sequoia and black with the Volt. I really like these. Dennis Rodman came out with these 94. That's my shoe, number 9. And number 8 is going to be the 1994 Godzilla's CB34. These shoes were worn by Charles Barkley, and they feature his name. This one says Sir on it. The other one says Charles. But Nike ran a campaign where Sir Charles fought Godzilla, or they played Godzilla on a game of one-on-one in downtown Tokyo. 1990s retro commercials were the best, I think, in Nikes, which also brings me to my next sneaker, which is the Nike Air Diamond Turf. Deion Sanders wore these. These first came out in 1993. I fell in love with these shoes. My parents did not get these for me, and they didn't get me none of these, to be honest with you, which kind of contributes, I feel like, to my sickness these days. But Deion wore these. These were San Francisco colors. These came out in 93. He played for San Francisco in 93, 94. They won the Super Bowl in 1994. That's my favorite player. He and Bo Jackson, I feel like, are the two best athletes ever. Yes, including Michael Jordan. My next shoe is going to be the Reebok Questions. These shoes were featured by Allen Iverson, 1996. They have a hexalite bottom. These shoes, I love these shoes. Like I said, not the retros. 90s was a good decade for retros. That's when most of them came out, because you see most of these shoes coming back out these days. AI is my guy. I like this color. I really like that 3 on that they got on the back. They tweak these shoes a little bit every time they come out, but those are one of my favorite shoes. Next is going to be the Air Max 97s. And no, I did not get the silver bullets, even though I tried. But I got the mint green ones. These shoes came out in 1997. They came out in a gang of colorways. Nike Air Max, one of them had to make the list. So these are the ones I chose. And the next ones are going to be the Nike Air Raids. These shoes were popularized by Tim Hardaway in 1992. And I like these shoes, but one of my most favorite sneakers of all time is going to be the Jungle, which I kind of they call them the Peace Air Raids. They call them the Jungle Air Raids, which I don't know how they really came up with that. Leave that there. One of my favorite pair. We are down to number 3. Number 3 is going to be another one of my most favorite. They're going to be the Air Max Griffey ones in the freshwater colorway. These shoes came out in 1996. It was popularized by King Griffey Jr. These shoes came out in in 2008 last. And actually, they're scheduled to come out sometime in 2021. And whenever they come out, you can cool believe I'm gonna be getting another pair of these. I don't hung on to them this long. So my number two is going to bring a little controversy, but I'm going to explain why. And it's going to be the Reebok Pump Omni High. These shoes were popularized by D Brown in the Slam Dunk Contest in 1991. And the reason why I picked these shoes was because whenever Reebok first came out with the pumps, they were $70 more than the next expensive pair of basketball shoes. I think that's a bold statement. And I think the Reebok pump does not get as much love as it should, as well as I think that the Jordan mids don't get as much love as they should, but that'll be a completely another video all in of itself. And my number one shoe of the 90s would be the Nike Air Trainer SC High. These shoes were popularized by Bo Jackson. These are the reverse Auburn colors. And when you think about like 90s retro shoes, you really think about the ones that's got the orange and orange, that's all orange. But I was able to put my hands on these. These shoes came out in 2018. So I'm gonna do another video about some trainers. I love trainers. This is, I feel like, the number one sneaker that came out in the 90s that they're retroing. And I have a couple of honorable mentions. And one is because it's so popular, I'm going to go with the Nike More Up Tempos. Those shoes were popularized by Scottie Pippen. And they came out in a gang of colors. I wish I had got the black and white ones. I wish I had got the obsidian ones. I ended up getting the white and red ones. But honorable mention, they didn't make my top 10 list, but it probably would have made my top 20. And my last honorable mention is going to be the Nike Terra Air Humera. These came out in, I want to say, like 98. These shoes came out, and these were like Air Max. These were actually ACGs, even though I wish they would have put it somewhere on here. But I remember I seen Ghostface Killer in a Source magazine that had these in the picture. So I got these on Nordstrom Rack. I got these for like $70. I'm gonna do a video and tell you guys how to find rare shoes, or if I have rare finds, and not pay retail price ever. Well, not ever, but sometimes you gotta pay up. But I'm gonna tell you, if you can save a couple dollars, I'm gonna help you do that too. So till next time, y'all be safe. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you feel like I left out anything, and let me know what your favorite 90s 90s retro shoe is that's not Jordan or Air Force One. All right, y'all, be safe. Peace.